Good evening, everybody. Matrix here, and here's my watch list for June 14th. Taking a look at the futures right now, we are opening a little flat. Basically, it's not doing anything. So let's get right into the watch list. The ticker I want to start off first today is AVGO, okay, Broadcom. Broadcom is a major semiconductor company. They have an average true range of about $8, $8.25, I believe. Okay, so let's load up some drawings, and there's a big reason why I'm leading off with this ticker because overall the market is made up of a lot of semiconductor stocks, and AVGO just had earnings and they cut their guidance for the whole year, citing that the ban on Huawei and the tariffs on China is basically pulling down the revenue. They're unable to export some of or import export some of their for one of their major clients and one of their major products. So they cut their guidance for the year and for the quarter. With this being said, it's affecting a lot of other semiconductors out there, and with the SPY being a majority, with the SPY having so many semiconductor stocks inside the SPY in itself, it's actually going to be very influential when it comes to AVGO. Like AVGO is it's gonna hold the SPY down. That's what I'm trying to say. So we are holding a little flat around the 290 area, even though it says we are gapping up $1 on the futures. That's basically only 10 cents from the closing price, right? 290, very key psychological whole number. It might pop up a little bit and then sell off tomorrow. That's what I'm looking for. Because I am anticipating AVGO to continue to pull tomorrow. Okay, with that said, it has already sold off a lot. AVGO, it's sold off 8% already. It's about to hit SSR tomorrow. Looking at this chart right now, let's take a look at the daily chart real quick here. The blue line is where we are at currently. We have a major gap down. Prior to earnings, it tried to come up a little bit, and then right here on earnings day, it just stumped, right? Over here, we have 250 as a key resistance area and 255.80s as well. Right now, we are holding right here around the 259 area. So what I want to see is a continual down move, right? After hours, it has dumped a lot, and it's actually closing pretty weak after hours as well. Let's come into the intraday chart real quick right here. So it closed pretty weak. I mean, it really depends on what it does tomorrow. With it selling off so much, I am anticipating more of a gap up in the pre-market, and then at the open, a slight little pop and dump. If it snaps to 290 again, then it's going to continue to go to the next support area at 255.75, and then the $250 area over here. That's what I've got on the daily chart. As you can see, 255.80s, very key support here, and the closing price over here on May 24th. Okay, and this 250 area is very self-explanatory. Up here, we have this 262.72 area, which is the support of June 5th and the opening price of May 24th. Okay, coming over here, let's zoom out a little bit. These are a little bit too far back, so I don't see it play out. I mean, short-term trumps long-term always. So these are the kind of support and resistance that I've marked off. I'm looking for a pop and drop tomorrow and continuation down. Probably around the 262.75, 263 area, and looking for rejection from there. That said, this should be a pretty nice all-day fader with the news being out, being so bad on it. Okay, next up we have Apple. Okay, so Apple, as you can see, another kind of a semiconductor here. Well, it's not a semiconductor, but their product has a lot to do with Broadcom as well. And they dumped after hours. Let's load up some Apple charts, Apple drawings here real quick. Let me see if I have drawings. Oh no, I don't have any drawings on Apple on the daily chart. Okay, so let's talk about the daily chart first. Apple, I really like this. These back-to-back doji days, it's kind of like a sign for it topping out, right? We have some major support that held for a few days, like 3 days now. So this is a key support area, right? And then after hours, we are under it right now. So we also have a level right here at the 192. Okay. And also a key level right here at 190, which is the 200 SMA. Now, looking at the daily chart here, coming to June 7th, this is a buy day, right? I mean, it has major volume. The stock dip got bought and a major run up here. And then from here after this day, we had way lesser volume, a slight gap up, a little pop and drop here, and then a slight gap up doji day, and then another doji type of days here, and then seller's day or seller candles over here on daily chart, right? With the stock being gapping down after hours in sympathy of AVGO, this ticker is also gapping down. Scrolling back here, we have some major resistance here. Currently, we're sitting at 192.50. After hours, you see that it bounced right off the 192, which is right here, right, on the buyer's day high. Now, if 192 snaps, we are automatically going to this 190 area. This day in itself, this here is a very important day to pay attention to because this is the run-up day, right? So I give a lot of conviction to the levels of this run-up day here on June 7th. Scrolling out a little bit, first major resistance from the after hours dump is the 193.50. Okay, so I believe that is right about here. Okay, so we have a multi-day support level just snapped after hours. Okay, I'm expecting it to test, so a little pre-market gap up and then open a little pop to induce the dumb money and then fail from the 194, 194.5 area. That's what I'm looking for here. And then from here, short right back down to the 192. And then if 192 snaps, we are going directly to the 190. Okay, so nice little day here if it pans out the way I see it. Scrolling back a little bit on the 30-minute chart. Just a few days is enough. As you can see, these levels work really well here at the 193.50, especially. This is a multi-day, the past 3 days support. Okay, so that's Apple. NVDA, another semiconductor company here. Same thing, gapping down after hours. Let me see if I have some drawings here. Okay, NVDA gapping down. Now, NVDA, if it didn't gap down this inside day, I would have looked for a pop and drop from the 149 over here. Typically, what an inside day is, it's basically kind of like a pivot point to the next big move about to happen. And then coming over here on NVDA, we look at the major trend, which is down, and then a slight bounce. And then with the after hours action and with the semiconductors getting hit on an inside day, I am anticipating a down day tomorrow. If it didn't come down after hours, I was anticipating it to top and then fall next leg down, or top out here at the closing price and then fall on the next leg down. However, we are gapping down a little bit over here. Looking at this level, what is this level real quick? The 146.30s. Okay, this is a major level from this dump day on June 5th. Okay, So it's the opening price. Okay, we have gap down under it. We are currently sitting at around 145.80s. Okay, so looking for a pop and drop. Yeah, pop into 47s, I guess. Looking over here, 47, 147, pretty nice area. Okay, and drop from there, or it can actually 47 is a little too close for my liking, to be quite honest. It might pop a little bit more and try this yesterday's closing price, but I highly doubt. I really don't know, but yeah, so yesterday's closing price, that's a nice price point here. I'm wondering if these areas, oh, these areas are not from today. This is from yesterday's or the day before. That's why they were so high up. But anyways, yeah, same idea. I mean, looking for a pop and drop. 147 was key from a few days ago, as you can see. So basically, looking for a pop and drop from there. And then finally, we have Disney. Disney is on a run up on an analyst upgrade. Let's load up some drawings. I know I marked off some good drawings here on Disney on both the daily chart and the intraday chart here. So Disney is hitting 52-week highs again. However, it's very overextended. With the SPY, with me anticipating the SPY polling tomorrow, I am anticipating Disney to kind of fade this move because it's so extended. Okay, overall, the 52-week highs here at Disney is at 142.50, so it's reaching there. The stock closed really strong after hours as well, so I am expecting a gap up. If it gaps up, looking for opening dip. If it holds this current price at 142, or it holds yesterday's close, then it's still going to be a continuation long, in my opinion. However, because it's so overextended, I'm not going to put too much weight on it. I think tomorrow we're going to have like a consolidation day. It is following a very nice uptrend though, so be very careful shorting this. It's definitely going to gap up and pop tomorrow at the open. The question is, where will it exhaust itself before it comes down? And if it does come down when I am shorting it, I'm just kind of guessing it's going to open flat, a little pop and drop. And my targets is right here at 140.50, which is today. On the 30-minute chart, you see it held a bottom here and held a bottom here as well. And then also the 140 area, very key. Coming on the daily chart here, this 140 is right here. And then if 140 snaps, we are going to 139. But I don't, because the chart is so strong, I don't think it's going to snap hard. Probably just a little top up and over, and then come right back down. I'm expecting like something like this, like a doji day, right? Okay, so that's Disney, and that's basically my watch list for tomorrow. 4 tickers, and I'll see you guys all bright and early tomorrow. Ciao.